And welcome to another video review for Whosisbrew. New location, as you can clearly see, to break up the monotony of the kitchen. But we have a pretty interesting beer today, and we're in the midst of fall, and you're getting really used to your pumpkin ales and your Oktoberfest and your nut brown, all that kind of stuff. And well, that's probably more than enough to keep you occupied. If you're thinking, what else is out there in the fall that could entice me? We'll count on the Bruery to deliver that for you. This is the first beer by the Bruery I've ever had. I've heard a lot about them for a long time. They're a pretty interesting brewery. As you can tell by the bottle, they're really kind of stylish, really stylish branding. The bottle's very sleek. They definitely have a different take on marketing their product. And the name comes from the founder, Patrick Rue, spelled R-U-E, and they kind of merged his last name with Bruery, and you get the spelling of the brewery. And they're from Southern California. And this is their Autumn Maple. And it's brewed with yams, molasses, maple syrup, and fall spices. So this should be a pretty interesting beer, and I'm really excited to try it. Alright. And that's a very interesting smell. Probably from the yams or something like that, but it's very vegetable-y. You know, it's like fall squash and vegetables kind of coated in syrup or something. You know, and also very spicy. And you can smell a little bit of the alcohol too, just stinging the nose a little bit, but definitely a kind of a hearty, starchy kind of smell with just like a layer of syrup and just an array of fall spices. That's really interesting. It goes down. It's for a beer that smells like syrup, it also feels kind of syrupy on the palate. I'll take one more sip. You definitely get the spices right up front, but they're a little more subdued than you would probably think they are. Again, it's very the vegetable kind of quality kind of goes away a little bit relative to the nose, and the maple syrup I think is the real star of this beer. You definitely get that in texture. You definitely get that in flavor. It's got that kind of thick, viscous sweetness about it, that the kind of like almost like sappiness to it. You know, it's really a thick beer, and it really for a beer that's this thick with flavor, really goes down quite smooth. And you definitely get a little bit of the alcoholic sting on it as well, but it's really kind of subdued nicely by all the spices and the syrup and other flavors in this beer, and the alcohol just provides like a nice, gentle, warming sensation to it. And for a beer that has a lot of ingredients and a lot going on, it's really a nicely balanced beer. And that is a wrap. And definitely check out this beer if you can find it. As the filmer over there, Johnny, says he wishes he could pour it over pancakes, and I will probably do that right after this review because this is good stuff. Next review should be Great Divide's Smoked Baltic Porter. Two of my favorite things joining forces in Great Divide and Porter, coming together to make beer, so I'm really excited to review that. So keep your eyes peeled.